Winter sports are usually all about grace, speed, and jaw-dropping skill. Fresh powder, snowboarders soaring off jumps, skiers slicing clean lines down the mountain. But now and then, things go completely off the rails. The snow doesn't cooperate. Two riders collide. A trick goes very wrong, and suddenly, a normal run turns into a viral moment no one saw coming. Today, we're counting down the 15 craziest skiing and snowboarding moments ever caught on camera, from brutal crashes to insane collisions and epic fails that'll make you yell, "Oh my gosh!" Massive snowboard collision indoors. At number 15, this moment from late 2025 completely took over the internet. Two riders came down the slope at the same time, both clearly misjudging their speed and timing. Before either could react, they slammed into each other head-on right in the middle of the run. The collision was sudden and dramatic. Boards flew, bodies tumbled, and both riders went sprawling across the snow in a way that looked straight out of a movie. Spectators nearby gasped as the crash replayed from multiple angles online. Thankfully, neither rider was seriously injured, but the clip spread fast because of how unexpected and perfectly timed the impact was. It became one of those you-had-to-see-it moments that snow sports fans couldn't stop sharing. Skier almost perfect landing, then crash. The clip starts off looking like a textbook run. A skier charges down the mountain at full speed, completely locked in, then sends it off a jump with confidence. For a split second, it looks like everything is going perfectly. The landing is almost flawless, almost. Just as the skier touches down, one ski seems to have a mind of its own and veers off course. That tiny mistake is all it takes. Balance disappears, momentum takes over, and the skier slams face first into the snow. It's sudden, dramatic, and impossible to look away from. There's something oddly satisfying about how close it was to being perfect before everything went wrong. One small misstep turns an impressive run into a brutal wipeout, reminding everyone just how unforgiving skiing can be, even when you're doing almost everything right. Hilarious ski fail after Air Jordan jump. Whistler. Number 13 takes us to one of the most iconic ski locations on the planet, Whistler Mountain's famous Air Jordan. This cliff line has a reputation for massive airs and zero room for mistakes, and this clip shows exactly why. The skier comes in with confidence, lines up the takeoff, and sends it, but things go sideways almost instantly. Mid-air, the skis come off, leaving him completely out of control before he crashes down in a chaotic landing. It's the kind of moment that makes your stomach drop, even if you're just watching. Air Jordan rewards commitment and precision, but it also punishes the smallest error. This wipeout is a perfect reminder that at spots like this, everything has to go right, or it can unravel in a split second. Epic ski jump crash. At number 12, we're looking at Lindsey Vohn's crash, and it happened almost instantly. Just 13 seconds into her run, everything went wrong. What was supposed to be a strong statement race quickly turned into a frightening moment as she lost control and crashed hard on the track. The impact forced her out of the run and reminded everyone just how unforgiving downhill skiing can be, even for the greatest athletes in the sport. What makes this moment even more significant is the context. This wasn't just another race for Lindsey Vonn. It was part of her comeback after years of injuries and setbacks. Fans were watching closely, hoping to see flashes of her old dominance. Instead, they witnessed how brutal the road back to the top can be, even for a legend. Snowboard faceplant after rail trick. Coming in at number 11, we've got a moment every snowboard park regular knows all too well. The rider lines up a rail grind with confidence, pops on cleanly, and for half a second, it looks smooth. Then everything goes wrong. The board catches instead of sliding, momentum disappears, and gravity takes over instantly. What should have been a clean glide turns into a full-on faceplant, the kind that makes the whole park collectively wince. Snow sprays, the rail wins, and the rider ends up flat before they even know what happened. It's fast, painful-looking, and painfully familiar. No style points here, just a reminder that rails don't forgive hesitation or bad balance. Classic park fail, brutal timing, and a lesson learned the hard way. Everyone walks away slightly wiser. Epic deep snow tumbles and snowboarding fails. Number 10 isn't about one single CLI. It's an entire vibe that defines winter riding culture. Deep powder days have a way of humbling even the best riders, and that's what makes them so entertaining. 1 second, someone is charging confidently through fresh snow, and the next, they've completely vanished. Riders dive in, flip unexpectedly, tumble, and resurface laughing or totally confused about which way is up. Friends disappear into waist-deep powder only to pop back out in the most ridiculous positions imaginable. Skis straight up, boards buried, arms flailing. It's chaotic, unpredictable, and endlessly funny. These moments capture the pure joy of powder days, the kind where falling doesn't hurt. Getting stuck is part of the fun, and everyone ends up laughing before helping each other dig out. Ski wipeout that won't let go. Coming in at number 9 is a skiing fail that's all about momentum doing the most. The rider takes a spill on the slope, and from that moment on, gravity takes charge. Every time he tries to get back on his feet, the hill has other plans, sending him sliding right back down again. What makes it so funny is the repetition. Stand up, slip, tumble, repeat. It starts to feel less like a normal crash and more like something out of a cartoon, where the ground just won't cooperate. There's no dramatic wipeout, just an endless series of awkward recoveries that never quite work. You can almost feel the rider's frustration through the screen. It's chaotic, harmless, and the kind of clip that racks up views fast. High-speed ski adventure gone wrong. Number 8 is the kind of ski clip you've definitely seen before. The run starts off looking smooth, confident, and even impressive. The skier drops in cleanly, carving down the slope like everything is going exactly to plan. For a few seconds, it feels like you're watching a highlight reel moment unfold. Then, out of nowhere, it all goes wrong. A small mistake turns into a full wipeout mid-slope, instantly shifting the focus from skill to chaos. That sudden crash is what really sticks with viewers, not the clean start. This kind of moment shows up constantly in skiing YouTube compilations. Riders set out to capture their best runs, but sometimes it's the unexpected fall that steals the spotlight and makes the clip memorable. Big mountain crashes you have to see to believe. Number 7 dives straight into the world of big mountain skiing crashes. These aren't just small slips on the slopes. These are serious wipeouts that happen when skiers take on steep terrain or launch off massive cliff drops. The stakes are high, and the falls can be jaw-dropping. A classic example you can easily find on YouTube is Tanner Hall's infamous attempt at Chad's Gap in Utah, where he went for a massive gap jump. Watching pros like him tumble down a narrow couloir shows just how unforgiving big mountain skiing can be. 1 second you're flying through the air, the next you're rolling down icy cliffs. It's intense, thrilling, and a reminder that even the best can get taken out in a split second. Mark McMorris training crash. Next up, we dive into the world of big air and slopestyle. Canadian snowboarder Mark McMorris, a 3-time Olympic bronze medalist, faced a tough moment during the 2026 Winter Games. While on a training run, he suffered a heavy crash that unfortunately forced him to miss the big air qualifying event. Fans and media alike quickly picked up on the incident, and clips of the crash spread widely online. Whether through news coverage or fan-posted videos on YouTube, the moment became impossible to miss. For McMorris, known for his fearless style and incredible tricks, this was a frustrating setback. But it also reminded everyone just how high the stakes are in these extreme events, where even the best athletes can be humbled in an instant. High-speed downhill ski crash, Olympic training. Number 5 highlights Austrian skier Daniel Hemmetsberger, who had a terrifying crash during downhill training ahead of the 2026 Winter Olympics. The footage, which quickly went viral, shows him visibly injured, underscoring just how brutal and unforgiving downhill skiing can be. Unlike the usual funny fail clips, this video is intense and real, capturing the high stakes and risks athletes face every time they hit the slopes. Fans and fellow skiers alike were shocked by the crash, and the clip has been widely shared as a stark reminder of the sport's dangers. Hemmetsberger's accident is a sobering moment in a sport often celebrated for its speed and adrenaline, showing that even the most skilled athletes are vulnerable to the sport's extreme challenges. Crazy rail slide ending in disaster. Number 4 takes us back to the terrain parks. In this classic park fail, a snowboarder tries to hit a rail for a slick slide but quickly loses control. What starts as a confident trick quickly spirals into chaos, with the board slipping out from under them. Sometimes they tumble across the snow, Other times they collide with obstacles, landing in all sorts of awkward positions. The crowd can't help but wince and laugh at the same time, knowing they just witnessed a textbook example of what not to do in the park. It's messy, it's unpredictable, and it's exactly why terrain parks are so thrilling. You're shredding like a pro, and then you're part of an epic fail that gets replayed over and over. Cliff drop snowboard crash. For number 3, we're diving into one of the most viral extreme snowboarding crashes out there. Riders attempting massive cliff drops and not quite making it. These clips are everywhere, and you can easily find them by searching terms like extreme snowboarding cliff fails or big air wipeouts. What makes them so captivating is the sheer unpredictability. 1 second, a rider is soaring off a rock feature, and the next, they're tumbling back down in a mix of chaos and slow motion style. The best part? Most of the time, the riders bounce back up, laughing it off, brushing themselves off, or getting a little help from friends. It's a wild mix of danger, skill, and humor, the kind of moments that get shared over and over. Insane ski jump fail. Coming in at number 2, we've got jump fails, the ultimate mix of jaw-dropping tricks and hilarious wipeouts. These clips blend pro-level attempts with some amateur chaos, so you'll see everything from clean, stylish jumps to epic crashes that make you wince and laugh at the same time. Rails, jumps, and terrain park madness all get thrown into the mix, creating a wild ride that keeps you on the edge of your seat. You never know whether you're about to witness a flawless landing or a spectacular fail that sends someone flying through the air. It's messy, unpredictable, and absolutely addictive. The perfect combination for anyone who loves watching snowboarding and skiing in all its chaotic glory. The most viral skiing snowboarding wipeout clip ever. And at number 1, the moment that's probably been watched by tens of millions worldwide. This isn't just any fail. It's the ultimate snow sports crash, the kind of clip that keeps getting shared over and over. The rider launches off a jump or drops into deep terrain, only to get completely flipped midair. They tumble end over end down the slope in a way that looks utterly impossible to survive. Every second of the fall is jaw-dropping, and yet, somehow, against all odds, they get back on their feet at the end. It's the perfect mix of shock, awe, and disbelief, the kind of moment that makes viewers gasp, rewind, and share it with everyone they know. Truly unforgettable. Winter sports aren't just about skill. They're about adrenaline, pushing limits, and sometimes pure chaos. From jaw-dropping pro crashes to hilarious park fails, high-speed wipeouts to unexpected snowboarding collisions, these are 15 of the craziest skiing and snowboarding moments you can find on YouTube right now. Which one blew your mind the most? Got a favorite we didn't include? Share it in the comments. If you love the hype, laughs, and oh no moments, make sure to thumbs up, like, bell, subscribe, and mobile phone with arrow turn on notifications so you never miss the action. See you next time on Touchline Tensions.